Welcome back, you're watching 7 News. And a helping hand for North Korea tonight. Australia sending 12,000 tonnes of wheat to help ease the humanitarian crisis. Foreign Minister Alexander Downer announcing the $5 million deal during Australia's first official visit to North Korea in 25 years. The shipment leaves from Newcastle tomorrow. In financial news, the share market shrugged off a lacklustre couple of days, receiving a welcome boost from key blue-chip stocks. Telstra was today's top trader, putting on 19 cents. AMP jumped 39, Coles Myer rose 9, BHP was up 2 cents, NRMA also gained. The All Ordinaries finished 26 points higher. Our dollar will buy just over 52 US cents, 36 pence, 60.71 euro and 56 yen. Embattled Federal Employment Minister Peter Reith has angered the RSL by using the Shrine of Remembrance for a publicity stunt. Mr Reith invited the media to the shrine to highlight his involvement in the Ride to Work Day.
Peter Reith tried to get into the spirit of Bicycle Victoria's Ride to Work Day, but before joining other riders and politicians at Southbank for the official launch, Mr Reith had a launch of his own, inviting the media to the Shrine of Remembrance, directly opposite his luxury St Kilda Road apartment. This photograph shows how Shrine guards reacted, ordering Peter Reith and his staff to stop using the shrine for an unauthorised photo shoot.
If anyone did something like that, I suspect it was a mistake. We certainly don't have the shrine as one of our start points.
Mr Reith, who blamed his departmental staff for the controversial arrangement, was then attacked in State Parliament.
He should have understood, the Prime Minister said, Peter Reith, on your bike.
RSL President Bruce Ruxton said Peter Reith hadn't shown good judgment and that the Federal Minister could have picked a better place for a photo opportunity. Transport Minister Peter Batchelor then attacked Liberal leader Dennis Napthine's contribution.
Who attended Ride to Work Day by being driven there and driven away again. He didn't.
But Mr Napthine says Bicycle Victoria cancelled his planned ride. Brendan Belmapu, 7 News.
The US election remains too close to call despite a new deadline for the recounting of votes. The deadline was imposed by Florida's Secretary of State, Catherine Harris. But on another day of more questions rather than answers, hand recounting continued in some Florida counties and was halted in others, sparking outrage. Vice President Al Gore went to court again, seeking an extension of the deadline, but lost. It was a huge victory for George W. Bush, clinging to a lead of just 300 votes. And investigators in Austria now believe the cable train destroyed by fire may have been doomed before it even entered the tunnel. A vital clue, the discovery of a lubricant-like substance on the track leading into the mountain. Survivors say they smelled smoke just seconds after the train began its fateful journey. Deep inside the mountain, the grisly task of recovering bodies goes on. And already lawyers have begun talking about multi-million-dollar lawsuits. Melbourne will get a sneak preview of the controversial Federation Square when the partly completed project is open to the public later this month. Running 9 months over schedule and $100 million over budget, the $330 million square is 2/3 completed, but it's hoped the public will be won over when they take a closer look on Sunday, November 26.
You can't really grasp the mammoth city block type project unless you get on site, have a look around, get a guided tour, get it explained to you, because the benefits are great for Melbourne.
And Melbourne turned back the clock 150 years today, commemorating one of the most important days in Victoria's history. It's the state's birthday, celebrating our separation from New South Wales.
When news arrived in 1850 that Port Phillip Colony had been granted independence from New South Wales and named after the young Queen of the day, the residents were determined to make a big noise about it.
And it's gifted with the royal name of Victoria!
Marking the occasion 150 years ago, Superintendent Latrobe opened the new Princes Bridge, connecting St Kilda Road to Swanston Street.
That decision, more than any other single factor, determined the future shape of Melbourne.
Princes Bridge at the time was the first permanent structure across the Yarra. It's been rebuilt since then, but was at the time a monument to a growing colony. primary children made their own flags for today's event, depicting their idea of Victorian icons.
Steve Rex, Cameo Victoria, and I thought Victorian better.
Separation in 1850 freed Victoria from New South Wales rule and their taxes. Historians say La Trobe fed sugar buns to the children of the day. It seems tastes haven't changed all that much in over a century. Dean Allen Craig, 7 News.
Happy birthday. Sport is after the break with Jim Wilson.
Wouldn't live anywhere else, would we?
Not at all.
Thank you very much, Peter. Coming up, Lake Endurance battle to be fit for next month's Davis Cup final, and it's a race against time for Aussie soccer star Mark Viduka.